Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 6 of our Fundamentals of College Writing class. Good job completing your first reflections assignment last week. I will get grades back to you on those probably in a couple of days. This week, you'll think about your history as a consumer of advertisements and media, and the personal reflection you write for your discussion board post may eventually find its way into your writing project 2 for Comp 1. Let's think about your history as a consumer of advertisements and media. Gene Kilborn argues that advertisements sell us more than just products. They sell us ideas about normalcy, beauty, and identity. Think about it. We come across media representations every single day, whether we're watching television, clicking through YouTube, surfing the web, listening to the radio, reading a magazine, or walking past flyers stapled to telephone poles. Advertisements construct images that can have serious influence over how we see ourselves and one another. Here's a recent ad from Columbus State encouraging students to find their future among a diverse student body made up of students from around the world. The ad suggests that while we all have unique homes and homelands, we can feel right at home among the community of Columbus State, a place of tolerance where diverse experiences and viewpoints are celebrated. So it's interesting here just to see how people can pose advertisements, looking at like who the models are, and in which case these are probably actual students. I doubt they hired models for this, but selected specific people. Looking at their faces, the way that they're arranged, what are they doing, what else is going on in the background, what kind of statistics are being provided, what descriptions go along with the images. There's a lot that goes into an advertisement that can be impacting how we think about its subject matter. Task 6.1, you're going to be writing contextualized introductions. How have advertisements influenced your own self understanding or the way you see the world? Beginning your writing project 2 with a brief discussion of your own history as a consumer of advertisements can help to show the power of media images in shaping our perspectives and suggest your personal investment in the topic. Developing a context for writing helps establish its importance to the outside world. Focusing on why the topic of your essay matters to you personally and or why it matters to all of us at this moment in time can help to showcase its importance beyond the classroom. One way to create context and draw readers in is to use your introductory paragraph to briefly share a personal context for your essay topic. Take a look at the following two examples to help inspire your Thursday discussion board post. In each example, the writer begins with a personal experience, highlighted in red, as an entry point to the topic. So, in an essay on the history of rock and roll's influence on youth culture, someone might write, I remember the first time I attended a rock and roll concert. It was 2005. I was only 16 years old, and I was swept away in a rush of excitement as the Strokes took the stage by storm. I was moved by the music and felt almost as if the movement of my body had control over my mind. The history of rock and roll in America is intimately tied to youth culture. So you're kind of seeing there how this writer gets the reader's attention by providing a personal example. They're providing you with a description of some context that they have experience with, and then transitioning into a introduction of their topic a little bit more specifically. And the same thing is going on here. A paper on working and going to school full time might have an intro that goes like this. I wake up at 5:30 a.m. to start the morning shift at the deli, then hustle to classes once my shift ends at noon. After a quick dinner, I sit down to finish my daily assignments, tuck in my kids, and prepare to do it all again tomorrow. Working full time and attending school full time is an increasing reality, especially for students enrolled in community colleges, and support systems for these students should be improved. So again, you can kind of see how they start with their own background, their own experience, and use that as an entry point for their topic or what they plan on analyzing or arguing in the paper. For task 6.2, review the information on contextualizing your introduction with personal experience, what I just went over. And it's time to think about your own history as a consumer of advertisements and other media representations. For your Thursday discussion board post, write out 3 attempts at a contextualized introduction for your writing project 2. Each attempt should be between 1 and 3 sentences. Ask yourself, before I begin, that should say begin, not being, before I begin my argument about how my chosen ads media represents or relate to ideas in the Kilborn, Katz, Selby, Coleman, Crenshaw, Okoro, and or Bell, how can I introduce the importance of studying advertising in media using my own history as a consumer of ads in media? In other words, how can I help prepare my reader for the analysis to come by emphasizing my own experience? A few ideas to get you started. Write about a specific ad you remember from your childhood that has stuck out to you. How do you think it has influenced your self understanding? Write about the frequency of your media consumption on a daily basis. Do you ever take the time to consider its influence? And finally, reflect on the importance of media in shaping your perception of yourself or others in general throughout your life. And again, your discussion board post is due by Thursday at 11:59. That is all for this week. Please let me know if I can do anything to help you out.